What's up everyone? Welcome back or welcome to a new video. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join our community. My name is Aldo, I'm a powerlifter and forex trader, and today I want to share with you all what it really feels like to be a university dropout, not to scare anyone, but to spread more awareness on the things you can definitely experience while choosing an uncommon path in your life. If this video helps you, motivates you, inspires you in some way, please share it so we can help as much people as possible. It'll be the only thing I will ask in return, and I want you to know that your support means a lot to me. Let's start the video by saying quitting uni is not for everybody. Things are gonna get harder. You know why? You won't have any deadlines, failures and mistakes are gonna hurt more, and there will be nobody around to show you how or what to learn from these mistakes. Nobody is going to guide you unless you already have a mentor or you are going to look for one. There isn't a street in front of you, you will have to build that, and also you will have to learn to embrace uncertainty. It's a path that can lead very easily to get lost or worse, a wasted life. There's definitely more room for errors and messing things up. But most importantly, it makes you realize that you're on your own and nobody is coming to save you. It's much more similar to how life works. No matter who you are, where you are, everybody is on their own, and the only one responsible to get your shit together is yourself. And also, life is uncertain, so eventually you will have to learn how to embrace it. It will take some time for you to figure things out, and that's what can make you feel stuck in the middle while you see your friends and peers moving forward. Some of the hurdles I mentioned can definitely be seen as positive things. For example, you don't have any deadlines, so you don't have to rush on things. You can study whatever, whenever, and however you like, but with great freedom comes great responsibility. As I told you before, there's definitely more room to mess things up. And that brings us to the first statement I made at the beginning of the video, which is quitting uni is not for everybody. How do I know if I can handle this path? Well, it mainly depends on your character and personality. Signs about how you like to learn things, what you like to study, how responsible you are, can definitely give you clues. For example, I hated when somebody told me what or how to do things. I've always been very responsible and mature compared to my friends and, people my age in general, and definitely felt comfortable spending time alone with myself. That's another very important thing to mention. This path can definitely feel more lonely. Anyway, all of these things definitely gave me clues, confirmations that this path would have worked for me. Here's a big but. The only proven way to know if you can handle the hardship of this path is to actually experience it yourself. And that's because this is a path that allows you to grow exponentially. So even if you don't have the character traits yet, you can definitely grow and learn them along the way. At this point, my advice would be to commit yourself to the path, stick to it, and never quit. I wouldn't say to believe in yourself, and that's because you don't have any confidence, since you can't relate to any past experience. You probably never took a decision this important, and that's fine. What I would say is to trust and stay focused on the vision you have for yourself. In the end, better to chase your dreams with everything you got than to live a life of regret. Now I want to talk about my own journey, particularly my present experience. 3 years into this journey, I can definitely guarantee you that things get easier, get better, as you learn to manage external pressures, As a side note, I really feel lucky because I never really had or felt external pressures. All of my family members and friends supported me in everything I have going on. I wanted to mention it just because I know many people go through it and can really feel painful when it comes from somebody close, like a member of your family. Then you learn to manage your internal doubts and dialogues. I'm still working on this, but getting better every day. You discover how to make the most of your freedom and free time. You basically get to know yourself, what you like to do. You will turn any events into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. I also think that this path can feel very rewarding, and that's because you will develop a high sense of responsibility. You will basically own 100% of your mistakes, but also 100% of your victories. And that's gonna feel very different because it was 100% you. I believe everyone's journey is different, so you shouldn't compare mine with yours, especially because the things I mentioned don't happen by default. You have to work for them. Lastly, I also want to mention that I don't wish anything different that happened in my journey, and that's mainly because everything that happened made me the person I am today. So I don't really have any regret and I can't complain. The only thing I'm thinking right now is the amount of work. I wish I would have worked harder at the beginning, but I don't necessarily think that that's a good thing for me. And that's because, first, at the beginning, you don't know what you're doing, so more work is not necessarily better. And second, I'm definitely comparing the amount of work I can do right now to what I was capable at the time. And that's not really fair. There's the saying, the more work you do, the more you realize you can do. And that's always been true for me. I'm sure the future me will laugh at the amount of work I can do right now, I'm capable of doing now. So I guess that's normal if you're growing. In conclusion, if you choose to pursue higher education or a different path, remember this: the journey to success is rarely linear. That's why I advise you to embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, but above all, stay true to yourself. Until next time, like, subscribe, and peace out.